Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have audio? Thank you. Yes, we do. Okay, thanks. This is Marilyn, and it's about noon on December 7th. And this is the Welcome to My World Noontime edition. So I thought I'd take a couple of minutes and we'll kind of look over some things that have happened this morning. We had a lot of people posting charts, some really nice trades. And what's really cool is people are really this is starting to sink in, and you're starting to be able to make use of it, which I think is great. This morning we've had, let me see, okay. We've had a lot of movement in these markets. The VIX right now is trading about 1656. I think it was a little bit higher than that earlier. I think it was, well, no, it's coming up quite a bit. But anyway, what I've noticed today is the first time I've seen this in a while, but all the markets are playing together like they're supposed to be. They act like they all got on the same page. The indices are all moving in unison. The TF typically is the strongest of those when there is a lot of volatility and a lot of movement. And today that's been the case. The ES has also been very strong. They all have. The NQ, not quite so much today, but the commodities are all trailing down. The big thing here is the Canadian dollar has really been hit hard by this oil prices dropping off really hard. So we'll see what they decide to do to boost the Canadian dollar up, or if it can be done. Right now, I've got a couple things I wanted to show you. Friday, I marked up a TF chart, and I'm going to post that. It's in a couple of screenshots, so I'll put this in here. Keep in mind it was Friday, but I was helping a couple people with that particular market. I trade that not exactly like Lori does, but it's very similar to her, what I call the candy trade. The C's, only I use E's, and the wicked bars, the first one in a trend. Sometimes if it's a really long wick, I will take the second one because it means that it's pulled back enough to put that wick in to then spring on in the direction that it's going. The big trade of this morning was bonds, and I want to show you, if you've never watched bonds, when bonds trend, bonds are a really nice trade. But this thing has been in a trend since this morning, right here off of this E, and it just kept on going. So there were a number of places to get into this, and a number of places if you were taking it from an entry onto a street. There were several of those, or just to stay in the whole thing. It really was a super nice market. For those of you who trade the spreads and you're using the UJ, it's not a bad idea to kind of watch that, because the yen tends to trade right along the same path, and it did that this morning. So let's see. The other thing, there was something else I wanted to tell you, and I'll probably think of it as soon as I shut the mic off, but I will post those TF charts and we'll see what the afternoon brings. The volume may very well drop a little bit this afternoon. Typically, when we have a really down day like this, then the next day there's some buying, but we'll just watch what our indicators tell us. One thing I did want to show you is on this 10-minute chart, I keep talking and talking about how crude oil is one market that is extremely respectful of these range channels. And right here, this bar at 1040 went right to the bottom of this range channel. It's pretty easy to use those for take profit areas. So if it's been in a big trend and it goes down to a range channel, you know what? I'd say thank you for the money and get out. So with that, I will stop right here. I have been watching these sharpshooter charts for the trades, the swing trades that John was talking about on Thursday, because they're really, really nice. And Brent has dropped way off. Brent cleared 41.25, and that's kind of a pretty good marker. It actually went down to 41.05. So we'll see what crude oil does from here, besides go down. This has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. I'll see you about 2:30. Thanks.